Hi, amazing people. How you doing? Good to see you again. I'm back again just to share with you some more insight and some more powerful thoughts. My name is Alpha, and today I'd like to share with you the notion of mind. Okay, what is mind? Where is the mind? Is it right here? Is it up there? Where is it? And how does it really work? How does the mind work? Can somebody actually control your mind, or can you control your own mind for your own good? And did you also know, even though they say you're one, no, you're not. You're many, several personalities in one body. Okay? So we'll delve deep into that in the coming up vlog right after this one. Okay? So do not miss it. All right, and I'm looking forward to see you again for another great vlog. And please remember to subscribe and hit the bell so that you get notified as soon as I upload another video. Looking forward to see you again. Peace, growth, and abundance.
Your mind's magic. Your mind, what is it, where is it, and how it really works. In this article, I will explain in very simple terms what the mind is, where is it, and how it really works. It is of utmost importance that we understand the mind, its characteristics, and how it works so that we can make the most of it and use it for the greater good. What is the mind? In general terms, it is described as the element of a person that enables them to be aware of the world and their experiences, to think and to feel, the faculty of consciousness and thought. Example, a lot of thoughts run through my mind. The mind, in this case, is like a tunnel where thoughts can be channeled through. When you hear people talking about the mind, they would almost be saying the brain, this organ of amazing qualities. But the mind is not the brain. Again, the mind being an element would certainly be abstract. It could not be the brain. We know this because it is intangible, untouchable. Let us take another look. If you tell me you are always on my mind, that says to me that you have been thinking about me, which means that my image has been running through your mind back and forth. In essence, the mind has been defined differently depending on the language used. However, these are just variations but have the same meaning more or less. For example, the mind is esprit in French, Verstand in German, Christian in Chinese, and so on. But they all have the same meanings: mind, sense, intellect, understanding, and even brain. I did explore how the mind is perceived in other cultures, such as in Wolof language in West Africa. Here again, the mind, hell, spelled H-A-E-L, is defined as intellect, thought, intelligence, and so on. And everyone has his or her own mind here as well, in this culture. In reality, the mind is the invisible channel through which your brain, acting like a computer or radio station, generates and sends thoughts or messages to you, another person, a device, or the universe. So your mind is a channel, your brain is a computer, your thoughts are broadcast messages, frequencies, vibrations, or informations, and you are a receiver. The mind is neither good nor bad, but it can be defective. Mental issues, blocked, dumbness, or flooded stress. It can be fixed, unblocked by meditation or yoga, or a quality engineer, sometimes called a psychiatrist. Where is the mind? There's no doubt in my mind. We hear this term very often. This is referring to a place. It is talking about the brain itself. However, since your mind, no mind, is tangible, it cannot be the brain. The mind acts like a channel through which brain waves or frequencies go through. It is really not in the brain. It goes through the brain from the vast mental realm. Your brain receives information from whoever places them there. It can be your parents, your teacher, your television or radio broadcasters, a book you read, your friends or yourself. All this information is then analyzed by the awesome network of the brain centers, which then present it as a thought or thoughts through your mind. This tells you that the mind is not in the brain. It is a narrow tunnel found in the mental space where it makes mental or audible communication possible. How does the mind really work? We say my mind, your mind, and so on. Each of us has our own mind. However, even though we each have our own mind, we can share our thoughts that travel through our minds, but we cannot share our mind itself. Unless a collective of people decide that they have a collective mind, which merely translates to having the same standpoint, view, or opinion. Everyone uses their mind, the channel that is their own, to pass or get thoughts or emotions to travel through it. Your brain plays the role of the powerful computer where electrical circuits, networks, or centers process thoughts, information. This means it has an operating system, the central command, and runs a software, the programs and other information. Who can control your mind? There is no doubt that the mind, being an individual thing and having the characteristics of a two-way channel, can be controlled. It can also be hijacked. But by who? By the owner, you, or by someone else? Parents, teachers, government, television, media, who can get hold of it through suggestion, exerting fear or pressure. This is better explained by the parent-child scenario, where the parent convinces his or her child to go to school and learn. Or maybe in a tragic case where one person becomes very controlling of another. Or even worse, where a slave is controlled mentally by his or her master. However, on a deeper analysis, I can safely say that your mind plays a considerable role in the way you are conducting yourself. In other words, your state of being. How? Your thoughts or trained thoughts placed there by yourself or someone else run through your computer, your brain. In case of habits, repetitive thoughts followed by repetitive actions all go through the mind. Thoughts are the real power behind everything: creation, universes, metaphysics, physics, motions, and emotions. Thoughts become things of any shape, form, weight, color, or light. They are all thoughts from somewhere or someone, and the mind makes it all possible to connect. Controlling your mind. You could run your own computer, brain, and control your own mind's channel, and choose the thoughts, energy, emotions, frequencies, vibration that go through it. You do this by changing or upgrading the program software of the operating system. This means you literally get rid of many of the beliefs, doctrines, teachings of all those years from childhood through to school up to even now. You wipe out the program you have been programmed with and replace it with your own version of programming through meditation, visualization, mindfulness, and positive thinking. So in essence, Through your mind, your thoughts create other thoughts that generate even more thoughts, appearing in physical form or abstract. As an example, here you are as a physical person on the planet. However, in the great scheme of things, the universes, the cosmos, you are so tiny, you can only be classified as a thought from billions miles away. Yet right here, you are flesh and bones. You are many. There are several personalities in you, and each of them are you. Your thoughts are at any given time ready to be broadcast through your mind channel. They have a mission or a job to do. If one of them has managed to convince the others that he or she should be the choice, then he or she is the leader that will take over. This is the case where you really know what you want in life and choose to be purposeful and execute the purpose into actions to get what you want and achieve. However, for someone indecisive, that means the different personalities in them could not convince each other who should lead the rest. So one of them will jump in and do nothing worthwhile. Then change of mind comes in and the whole scenario is repeated over and over. They are qualified as does not know what they want in life. This person is usually not creating or achieving much in life. In definitive, now that you have a little bit more insight on how the mind works, it is up to you to take action and choose to be that leader who will generate more great thoughts to be posted through your mind and appear as an awesome caterpillar that turned into a magical butterfly. I am Alpha One, a digital entrepreneur, coach, consultant and teacher in self-development and spiritual elevation.